Is Lee gonna lose her medical license on The Bold and the Beautiful? I believe she probably won't, but what she did was extremely unethical for a doctor. I mean, but anyone could understand losing their temper on Sheila. But like that still just made Lee look weak and unstable in front of the doctors and stuff. So I don't see how in realistic life that she would just get away with attacking a patient. But Sheila provoking her was pretty hilarious, though. That was funny watching Sheila provoke Lee, and then Sheila's supposedly supposed to be so frail, just barely recovering, yet she easily overpowered Lee. Hey, CJ Clove 18, how are you? I missed you yesterday. Hey, last day. All right, Kyrie's that glow tonight. Hey, George. Hey, Dewan. Yeah, I believe that Lee should, but she probably won't because all the things that Sheila has done, and she's not in jail yet. So Sheila literally got away with stone cold murder. So I'm not really gonna hold Lee's feet to the fire too much because that was funny. And Lee got the better, and Sheila still got the better of Lee. Hey, Clarence. Hey, Albert. Hey, Avery. I think in real life, if you attack a patient for any reason, I'm pretty sure you're going to get fired. Yep, disbarred. Uh huh. She sure will. She will lose her medical license. She absolutely would. Because I wouldn't want Lee to be my doctor. She certainly don't have no compassion or no bedside manner. Um, However, I do get why Lee would be upset that Finn would consider Sheila his mother after everything Lee has done for that boy. Lee put that boy through medical school. She did everything for Finn. Lee was the one that saved Finn's life after Sheila shot him. So let's not forget, Finn would be dead without Lee. 100%. If Lee didn't step in and save Finn's life after Sheila shot him, then Finn would be dead. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Those doctors were going to let him die. So Lee had to do what she did. She risked everything to do that. Would anyone miss Finn? I'm sure Finn does have his fan base. Um, so I'm sure they would. But so Lee is Finn's mother, not Sheila. Lee. As much as I despise Lee on so many levels, because she's a horrible sister, she's a horrible aunt, she's a horrible woman, she's bitter. I mean, so her man cheated on her 40 plus years ago. What man wouldn't cheat on a woman like that? When you're like Lee, like, OMG, you know he was hiding in his car. You have your fan base, Kyrus. Thank you, George. Finn is ungrateful. So-called son, you consistently betrays her. Would you miss B&B Finn? Honestly, not really. Well, I mean, I don't want Steffi back with Liam, but I mean, I guess maybe a little bit, but not. But I would get over it. I don't dislike Finn. I think he could use some attitude. Yes, but one thing though is that Finn, I want him to finally have some backbone because I feel like the whole marriage has been always all about Steffi. It's never about Finn, his feelings, what his needs, his wants, his desires. It's all about um, Steffi because Steffi is a self-absorbed person. So I feel like if Finn wants to have a relationship with Sheila, As much of a bad idea it is, Steffi should support him. Avery says, Kyrie, do you think Victor is wicked and diabolical? As I think he absolutely, that man is evil to the bone, evil to the core. Victor Newman is evil to his core. He's no better than Jordan. They're both psychos. And the fact that Victor is so cold towards Jack Abbott because his male ego couldn't handle that Jack saved that alcoholic Nikki. That was crazy to me. And now he's gonna have Jordan kill Jack Abbott or try to. She's gonna fail. Here you go. Yep, here I go. Steffi is not the queen of LA. It's not that her husband betrayed her, Kyrie, but rather her sister really screwed Lee over and moved on with her like it was nothing. Look, Poppy has been getting it in. She's happy in her life outside of those little mints that she be having. Hey, Melanie. Well, Lee was right. Lee was wrong, okay? Look at how she mistreats. Oh, I love it. Jack is his nemesis. No, but it's not right. It's not right. Because Jack is a good man. He saved his old ex stripping wife, okay? So Victor should be grateful to Jack, but he's jealous. Stop defending that blink, Kyrese. No, Poppy gave her daughter's drugs. There's no defending that. Hi, Caroline. How are you? Look, Poppy is a complicated woman. All right. Does she need help? Yes. But maybe if she had a loving, non judgmental sister or someone in her life she could turn to, then she might be more motivated to get help. But, great. Thank you. And you? I'm doing good. Now you're defending blank dealers? Well, first of all, ain't nobody told Luna to go into her mother's purse anyways and to take her mother's stuff. Luna didn't ask permission. She never asked permission if she could have those mints. She just thought she could just take them. But I saw a preview for next week and Luna's pregnancy test. I'm sure hoping that's negative, but we all know it's not. Poppy, go find Luna's dad. Finn has on rose-colored glasses with Sheila and was happy when Sheila was alive. He didn't feel anything when Lee escaped. Sheila. Help, does it come from someone else to come from yourself? Hey, look. Poppy doesn't realize what she's doing is that wrong. She doesn't realize it. She doesn't understand it. She got used to it. Like, you can't judge until you know. Is it okay to give your daughter blank because you don't have a man? That's not why she did that. We don't know that. Do anyone watch SWAT? Do Steffi should leave quick. Hi, Inel. Everybody welcome Inel to the chat. Stop enabling that blank. Linnell. What do you think about the Ava situation with Sonny? I'm thinking Ava has lost her ever-loving mind. Ava must be going through some sort of withdrawals. I mean, she's not used to not having a man this long. So I think that's really starting to mess with Ava's brain. And I don't understand why Ava can't just move on with her life. And she needs to go while she still has the chance. And take her daughter from Sonny while he's gonna allow her. And the writers need to make up their mind on what's their custody arrangement because they change that every other day. One day, Sonny has primary custody, and they have joint custody. And then Sonny has custody; he could take her whenever he wants. Then Sonny don't have, and then they have equal custody. Then Sonny could take her whenever he wants. Now Ava said to Sonny's face, "Yeah, I'll make sure in our shared custody agreement." So what is it? Is it shared custody or who has custody? Make up their minds. Because Ava just told Nina a few weeks ago, Sonny still has primary custody of Ava, but she told Sonny, no, we have shared custody. So I don't get it. I don't care why she did it. I don't care what her reasons are. She did not give her those blanks. It was Luna that went into her purse and took it. Natalia wants to be Sonny's next wife, and she doesn't want her daughter to be with Christina. Uh-huh. Natalia is nothing but a gold-digging opportunist, a social climber, and she doesn't care about Sonny. She doesn't care. All she cares about is herself. And I'm hoping that Sonny realizes that Natalia is no good for him and that he could do better than her. Because all she's going to do is drag him down even further than what he already is. Eric and Nicole have unexpected encounter with Leo. Salone and Eric, EJ, come to terms about Jude. Jada opens up to Rafe about her past with Bobby. On Monday the 13th, you're defending the situation, but at the end of the day, if Poppy never had the blinks to begin with, Luna never would have grabbed them from past accident or not. Hey, Gemini! That's fair, but the situation is what the situation is. Like I said, that still doesn't justify that Lee is a horrible sister. I would not want to have Lee as a sister. I'm just saying. How is everyone doing this cold Saturday night? I'm doing good, Gemini. How are you? I went to the gym today. So I put that for my members only. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms in the chat. Yes, happy Mother's Day to all moms in the chat. Absolutely. I thought Ava had primary custody. Just ask Carly to watch the child for a moment. The gym. Yep, I went to the gym. Oh, no, Ava never would have had primary custody. Sonny would not allow that. That I know. You're blaming Lee for Poppy's blank problems? I'm blaming Lee for being a bad sister. I'm saying Poppy does not deserve a sister like Lee. That is what I'm saying. Don't you mean Darby only? Kyrie, all about Stephanie and Everett reminisce about years past. Kristen questions Ava about the murders of Lee and Gil on Monday, May 13th. Congratulations. Yes, I was so happy. And that was just the beginning. I will be back in that gym tomorrow and Monday and Tuesday. All right. I want before the 26th. But absolutely, I think Lee is a horrible sister. I dislike both Lee and Poppy. It's like everyone else on the show only cares about Sheila, and Poppy's a blank addict. Point blank. About time. Were they sexy people at the new gym? Nope. Not one. Not even one. He hates Lee even though Lee was 100% correct. Hate is a strong word, but sometimes it fits. But you can't trust a blank, Kyrese. Look, Poppy deserves some compassion, okay? We don't know what this woman has been through. Okay, where are the pictures of you in the shorts? There, Kyrese, that's no motivation. It's so funny. Everyone hates Sheila on The Bald and the Beautiful, but yet everybody spend their time talking. about Sheila this, Sheila. Hey, Kevin, who's daddy, Zende or RJ? Probably Zende. No, he doesn't. Poppy is a blank head. Hey, that's not nice, Gemini. Next thing you know, he will be defending Sheila over Lee. Kyrese Clark hates Lee. Like I said, hate is too strong of a word. I stand by that. Hate is too strong of a word. Hey, Medora. Medora says, what's up with Finn forgiving Sheila but thinks Thomas is... Now, make that make sense, anybody. How in the world is Thomas on Sheila's level? Or Thomas is worse than Sheila in Finn's hypocritical eyes. He lost a lot of credibility with that one. A whole lot of credibility. It's true, Poppy is a blank, just like Nikki's a drunk. Well, Nikki for sure is a drunk. When Valentine finds out Ava went to the pharmacy, he's going to frame Ava. Yep. But Valentine's going to get his for switching the pills. Tate wonders why Holly has been avoiding his text. Marlena questions Brady's feelings for Kristen. Teresa admits to Alex she wants them to be together on Tuesday, May 14th. Finn is an idiot. Finn is an idiot. He's not necessarily right. Has Poppy even quit? Nope. Well, yes, she has quit it. She said, wait a minute. We didn't acknowledge that. Poppy said she's no longer taking those mints anymore. So maybe she is on the verge of getting the help that she needs. Okay? Is Luna knocked up? More than likely. Kevin says hoping Amber and Thomas come back married because Brooke hates Amber. Yep. I know Brooke does hate Amber. And anyone that causes Brooke to be unhappy makes me happy. I just like Finn mentioned when they forgive Thomas what he did, they could give Sheila a second chance, including the baby girl, the baby liar. Oh, please. Sheila's a baby liar too. Sheila's a worse baby liar. She sold a baby on a black market. She went, like I said, Sheila went full on Reese Buckingham when Sheila actually sold a baby on the black market, and she took Lauren's baby. She did the exact same thing. Sheila did. Matter of fact, no. Thomas only is just a liar of it. Sheila actually did it. Sheila actually actively did that. Was the mastermind behind it. So, like I said, no comparison. Well, have a good night, Carson. Yes, have a good night, Albert. Melanie says Rafe and Jada met with Stefan and Kristen, who are hopeful about clearing Gabby's name on Tuesday, May 14th. Nope, Thomas is the daddy. Who's daddy? Clarence says goodnight to Albert. Whose daddy is it? And yeah, Lee is definitely not my cup of tea. But you know what? I really don't like Steffi Forrester. I truly do not like Steffi. I've had it up to here with Steffi. Like it took 30 minutes for Finn to finally get through to Steffi. Like for her to say those dumb lines. So it wasn't Sheila? So it was Sugar? And I'm like, OMG. And her mannerisms just made her look even more stupid. I'm like, does he really think, like when they cut those scenes, they really thought that was good, dramatic scenes? What scene would you have with Brennan, Kyrese? And then, like, I'm just saying, like, Steffi Forrester really be doing too much. She be doing too much. Like, why did it take that long to get through to you? And this woman is supposed to be a sharp businesswoman. That's why she's the CEO. Well, that and because she threw her clothes off. But Tyrese Thomas is my dad. Sheila kept tabs on Finn for years, but only came when he married Steph. Exactly. Never even acknowledged that. She didn't come and pop through. Kyrie, Steffi is the queen of LA. Stop being mean. Stop with those lies. Steffi is not the queen of LA. All right? She's just not. she, she has never been the queen of LA. Steffi is co-CEO with her daddy. That's just sloppy writing. Yes, very sloppy writing. And horrible. I'm just saying she better not be nominated for an Emmy for this scene because that needs to be rejected. I'm sorry, but no. Do better next time. Eric and Nicole work on a piece about Salem's homeless crisis. Chad discovers Abigail's journal on Wednesday, May 15th. She's not even good enough to be CEO. She needs her daddy's help. Yep, that sounds about right. They should make Thomas CEO, not Steph. Exactly. I mean, Thomas has his issues, but I still think he's smarter than Steffi. Eric and Nicole work on a piece about. Oh yeah, I did read that. Um, Steffi is the queen of LA. Stop with those lies. She's not. But and Steffi is gonna start trouble next week. Did y'all see the promo? Steffi's already in Sheila's face. Steffi was in Sheila's face, already threatening. Talk about, oh no, your sick connection with Finn, it ends now, Sheila. It ends now. I'm like, you see, Steffi, this is what you always do. You start trouble. And then you like to play the victim when it comes back to backfire on you. But guess what? I don't have sympathy for Steffi. Like a lot of fans are turning on Steffi. Like even her old fans that used to love her and still hate those Logans are turning against Steffi because she's really been insufferable this last year. Since she came back from this latest maternity leave, it's not been doing her no favors. Thomas is an idiot. I'm happy he's gone. I hope he never comes back. Salone confronts a drunken Leo over his revelations to EJ about the baby swap. Rafe presents his evidence and theory on Lee Shin's murder to EJ on what? Hold up! Breaking news: Leo was fired from Days. What? Why? Days is going down here now. Leo's gonna be gone too. Days need to get it together. It's crystal clear that Bo will return. Where are Sheila's other kids? Did they? Yeah, Sheila claimed that none of them want anything to do with her. Oh, Jacqueline M.W. will win an Emmy. Hoping Jacqueline's husband gets her pregnant again. It's rumored that she might be pregnant with her fifth kid. I'm like, dang, girl. Thomas didn't get any of the company. I thought he owned 5%. Bo and Hope, yes, now bring back Kim and Shane. Mm-hmm. I know Shane was played by. I did meet Shane once on Days of Our Lives. That's a good thing. She will be off the show. Her husband is actually the biggest hero of the show. Up there. He's up there because Steffi has been written very insufferably lately and is honestly draining for me. It's very draining. Extremely. Now, on The Young and the Restless, out of all Ashley's alters, Miss Abbott is my least favorite one. I really do not like Miss Abbott. Like, why does Miss Abbott think it's a good idea to kill Tucker McCall? That is just going to destroy Maxie, Ashley, even more than what she already is. Tucker is not all that. And Medora said, "Did you hear a new young adult coming?" Yep, Brooklyn's male cousin. His name is Giovanni, and I think that he's gonna be Trina's new love interest. I'm waiting for it. I'm like, hallelujah. We need Sheila Carter. I mean, we need Trina. We need Trina Robinson to have a new love interest. Steffi is Sydney effing Prescott. But Teresa, do you think the Bald and the Beautiful gets canceled for the Gates? Not right away. I believe that the Bald and the Beautiful, they only had that 1 year extension to step it up. But they need a Blaze brother is also coming to GH. All right, now he could get with someone else because Trina needs to get with this Brooklyn's cousin. I'm just waiting. Kyrese Clark is going to start talking about Ava Jerome. You dang right I will. I love me some Ava. I love Ava. Did Days get a 1 year contract or more? I believe more. They might have gotten 2 years or something like that. But it ain't looking good right now. No. I think CBS will want to make it a soap afternoon again, Kyrie's. Awesome. As long as it's some good soap operas. All right. We need it to be with some good soap operas. So I think The Bald and the Beautiful needs a major cash shakeup slash overhaul. We love Ava. Absolutely. B&B has a year left. It's almost over. Something is going on Days. I'm not a Steffi fan, but this Finn loving his missing in action birth mom, I do agree that is a little ridiculous because, like I said, Lee is the reason he's alive. Sheila may have gave birth to him, but Lee is the actual reason he's still alive. He would not be alive without Lee. So now he could actually say that. So not only did she adopt him and raise him from birth, but she also saved his life. So he would not be breathing without her. CBS just canceled their talk, so they are making room for the new show. Yep. Young first, then B&B, and lastly the Gates. Awesome. I can't wait. I'll definitely be watching. The thing, my favorite Thomas was Pierce Ford. Yeah, people did like him. You hate everybody, Kyrie's Clark. That's not true. And ABC did that with All My Children and One Life to Live. CBS with As the World Turns and Guiding Light. Yes. But I'm happy that. So you're saying that Lee is this. First of all, no. Because Lee actually adopted Finn. Secondly, Sheila is a social. Sheila signed her rights away, and Thing never did. Tara Locke is still very much alive, and she didn't do anything that bad that would warrant her parental rights being terminated. Lee raised Finn since he met Steffi, where everything changed. Next thing you know, Kyrese will say he hates Phyllis. I absolutely hate Phyllis, and yo, that was hilarious. Victoria Newman said that Phyllis Summer and her dragon breath. That was hilarious. I loved it. Because Phyllis do got dragon breath. And like Phyllis was really making me mad when she said, I'm not pulling nothing out of nothing. Because it's true that Summer has not adopted Harrison. So when you talk about she negotiated custody, first of all, what you negotiated is how often he's going to actually allow you to see him, because you don't have no custody. Tara Locke never signed her rights away. Pierce Ford was the best Thomas. I had an interview with him when he said he left because he didn't like the direction Thomas was going to go. LOL, Kyrie hates everyone now. But wait, you had an interview with him, or you read an interview with him? I'm pretty sure you meant you read. We'll never see Phyllis taking care of Harrison. Thank God for that. How do you know that Tara? Because she did. That was the last thing she said. Her last worry on that show before she got handed up, she said, "Look, what you have no idea what you just did to my son. He needs me. I'm his mother." That's her last words that she said on screen. He was the best Thomas. He didn't care about making clovers. He just wanted to love his son and CEO of Forrester, but was held down. Yep. Ridge used to hate Thomas at that time when Thing was in the role. She'll probably sell her rights to Harrison for the right amount of money. No, she won't. Summer keeps pushing Kyle. Kyle will pull rank and tell her she's not his mom. I'm waiting for that. Yeah, I went an interview. He said he did. You read an interview. Okay. Well, that's good for him. They found someone else for the role of Thomas Forrester. They needed to play a little bit of a darker character, so I had to do what he had to do. It had to be done. I'm happy for all parties involved, I guess. But yep, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for that Miss Medora for Summer to finally get put in her place and to get that painful reminder that she's not the mother. Because someone needed to bust that bubble. Someone. Anyone would have had to do. Because that girl. I read an interview. He said, honestly, good for him. Being to see that was stupid. Hey, Tamika. Tamika says, hey, my lovely people. How are you, Tamika? Everybody say hey to Tamika. How are you feeling today? I always wondered why Pearson Fudd left. Well, now last day told you. It didn't seem like the guy they wanted to have a guy they wanted him to be. And where is Melanie? Let me see. What was her last thing? It's crystal clear that Bo will return. That was the last thing she said. Okay. And feeling much better. That's awesome to hear. I'm happy for you. When Tamika's feeling better, I feel better. That is right. Second. Quiet Guy says hey to Tamika as well. But I believe that Tracy Abbott and Alan, they should get together as a couple. That should be the next super couple. I did put that as the hey Susan. Kyrie's loves Sheila Carter and hates Nikki Newman. You know what? I would prefer Sheila Carter over Nikki Newman. She's a mean drunk. Nikki Newman is a mean drunk. Phyllis is not Harrison's grandmother. It's Diane. Exactly. Phyllis walking up in there talking about, oh, I need to do that with my grandbaby. That's our grandbaby. First of all, I wish that Diane would have said, first of all, that's my grandson. I don't get why Caroline like her why I got rid of Caroline, like her better than Hope for Thomas. Exactly. A dark Thomas was like a dumb character. He went from a man to a puppet to a waste of life. Sheila has not changed. Absolutely. Kyrie saw your top 10. I agree 100%. Thank you, Clarence. Absolutely. Across the Sheila scared the blink out of Lee. Hello, Al. That's funny. She sure did, though. And then Lee still tried to attack her talking about I'll kill you myself. I'm like, Lee, that was a little over the top. I mean, very over the top. The last time Lee saw her prior to that, she was big in bed in Sheila's face and threw some soup on her. So what happened now? Nine toes will scare me. That is true. That is very creepy. For her and her nine toes, it's just I'll forever be creepy. I think Finn is Luna's dad. I hope not, but could be. Kyrie's Clark wants. Okay, we're not on Ron's level of delusion. We're not doing that. All right. Now, who I want to get pregnant would be Wendy Shin on Days of Our Lives and Deanna on General Hospital. That's right. She should get pregnant. Luna's pregnant. Who's the daddy? Zende, probably. More likely than not, because it's Bald and the Beautiful writing, so Zende. I still think that Tracy could use a young stud, but that's me. I don't know why you had to talk about her having. She can handle love. She ain't old and wise. She's 65 years old. When Sheila was playing under the covers, it was so stupid to me. RJ or Zende. I believe Zende is the dad. It's funny how Luna doesn't even know her own father. Oh, it's a wonder if Poppy actually knows. She claims that, oh no, because Luna, you didn't need to know. If Finn gets on Lee for saying she will kill Sheila, Lee should slap Finn. She sure should. And slap him again. Slap some common sense. I love Sheila versus Lauren. Yes. Lauren, I heard Lauren was mean to my girl Tracy Abbott back in the day. That's what I heard. But that would be a great story, though. The older woman falling in love with a young guy and they make it beautiful. Come on, that would be a beautiful love story. I don't know. Brock TV put that in perspective for me. So that Tracy Abbott could have a heart attack because if you even touch a young thing like that, that Tracy Abbott, and do I want to be responsible for the death of Tracy Abbott? I said no, never. I love her too much. So therefore, I want Tracy with a nice older man. Can you imagine Luna and Zende get together and Nicole come back? Who's Nicole? Oh, the ex-wife. That was years before you were born, Kyrie's. I know, but she was still mean to her. It don't matter if it was retroactive. Not a heart attack. Damn. I will not be responsible for anything bad happening to my boo Tracy. I love her way too much. But Steffi is not learning. Why is she back up in Sheila's house? Why? Exactly. She knows Sheila is about that life. I have not watched Brock TV in so long. I used to watch him. Yes, he's awesome. I had a collab with him. Tracy should get over it. Tracy did get over it because Tracy has a loving, forgiving heart. Me, on the other hand, I could hold a grudge. So that's me. I could hold a grudge to the end of time. I have, I can, and I will. But Tracy did forgive Lauren. Who's Brock? Brock TV is a General Hospital reviewer. He's very good. And I had a collab with him recently on Albert's channel. Will Sheila push Hope and Finn together? Probably. To suit her agenda. And then she'll say, oh, Hope, I did it for you, Finn. She'll probably do something like that. Because Hope deserves Finn more than Steffi does. I mean, because Steffi don't necessarily set the bar very high. I'm just saying. She really don't. She kind of sets the bar extremely low. I mean, looks-wise, Steffi is all that, but personality-wise, Steffi definitely lost. Clarence, he's fine. He's okay. He's no Kyrie. Oh yes, he's awesome. Okay, Rock TV is the greatest General Hospital reviewer of all time, just like Albert Bostick is the greatest live streamer of all time. I stand by that. He's fine. He's no Kyrie's, but I appreciate the compliment though. Last day, I really do. I appreciate it. Bite your tongue. Hope deserves Liam because that's whom she wanted for years. Well, sometimes you want something for so long that when you finally have it, you're like, eh. That's just human nature sometimes. When Thomas was leaving town, he saw Luna and they hit it off and he got her pregnant at last day. Hope is boring except with Thomas. Yeah. Hope and Thomas kind of ran that course though. So I'm happy that that pairing is no longer in existence. I just want Thomas to stay in Italy with Douglas. I think that would be Thomas's best option until Hope has firmly moved on, and then they could bring Thomas back with a hot woman, and they could be the next. Or actually, no, scratch that. What I want is for Thomas Forrester to go over to The Young and the Restless as the same character and hook up with Audra Charles. That would shake up General City to its core. Audra Charles and Thomas Forrester moving to I'm moving in General City together. That would be epic. And not to mention those love scenes would be hot. Liam and Hope Endgame and Steffi and Finn. Watch what I say. Bald have nothing else. LOL. Hope has two personalities. When she's around Finn and Deacon and Sheila, she shows them that side, but when she's around Ridge and Liam, she's scared. Mm-hmm. Nikki Newman whooped Tracy. When did Nikki Newman whoop my Tracy? Please, Nikki wouldn't touch Tracy. Steffi left Liam alone so Hope could have him. If Hope wants a man, go find one. Mm-hmm. Nikki Newman would never touch Miss Tracy Abbott. Of course not. Oh no. They wouldn't allow that. Do you know how many people would be sending angry letters to the network and to those writers? Mm-mm. Nikki better keep her hands to herself. She better keep them hands to herself. We not playing with old Nikki. Audra with Adam would be hot. Uh, no, I got to disagree on that. He was already a crazy psychopath, Austin. Just bring him back. Thomas can't find love because he doesn't have the ability to love, including himself. Well, I got to disagree with you with that because everyone could find love, and Thomas and Audra would be smoking hot together. I mean, very hot. That would be like almost too hot for TV. So that's how I know they would make a super couple. I could just imagine how hot Thomas and Audra in bed. Ooh, that would be. Mm-mm. That is must watch TV if Thomas and Audra get together. I'm just saying. Those ratings will skyrocket. They would. And but Jordan is gonna inevitably get the Nate and Audra your thoughts. Yeah, I did say Nate and Audra could be a hot couple too, but Thomas and Audra would be even hotter. But yeah, but for the current actual canvas for the actual show, yeah, Nate and Audra, because I definitely need Audra free from Tucker. Like, why? I've been wanting Audra to have a real soul for so many years now. I'm finally getting her to have a good personality, uh, and now she wants to waste it falling in love with Tucker. That would just be gross. Tucker is gross altogether. Like, does anyone enjoy Tucker and Audra as a couple? Anyone at all? Luna can't handle Thomas. She's too immature. Exactly. She got a lot of growing to do. She's just a girl. Okay. They could bring back Austin as a like that character, minus the fake humility. I don't believe everyone should find love. Some people don't deserve it, like Hope. Gemini said, "Hell, nope." And Caroline Spencer said no. And Luna isn't RJ's girlfriend right now. Clarence Field said, "Hell no, nah." Hell no to Audra and Tucker. Thank you. That's what I thought. I'm like, Audra and Tucker, y'all not, they not working out. So, Thomas and Poppy be a couple. Ooh, it's kind of gross, but kind of cool at the same time. Carter and Audra. Ooh, that would be hot. Hold up, Carter Walton from Bald and the Beautiful and Audra Charles. That would be hot too. I never thought about that pairing, Dewan. That's a good pairing. I never thought about that. Thank you. But seriously, in all seriousness, Dewan, that's a good idea. Cause that would free Carter from Katie. That's for sure. I don't ever need to see Thomas Forrester ever again. Bring back Noah for Audra. I was able to not mention Hope for 45 minutes, and then I was trying so hard not to today. Hey, do what you got to do. Carter is too boring for Audra. You never know. She might spice him up. She might spice him up. Especially he's in a new town. He might have a chip on his shoulder. Yes, Carter and Audra. I never thought about that. At least the physical chemistry would be hot. Because they're both good looking people, but that is a pairing I never thought of. Do Brad Bell rate for The Young and the Restless? Thank God, no. I'm sure Audra's going to cheat on him or leave him. All women do. Let's not go there. I wouldn't say you can't speak for all women. So let's not go there. Carter and Lily, now that's better. Do Bell write for Young and the... Nope. Thank God for that. I still love my Thomas and Hope. Still not my favorite couple. Oh, still my favorite couple. Oh, okay. Exactly. That's why I defended you. I defended that. I'm like, nah, let's not. Yeah, last day that was a little out of pocket because said all women. You didn't just say, oh, okay. Now that's better. If you could just say all women who now that's wording that a little bit better. All women who have been with Carter. Oh yeah. Well, that's true. All women that have been with Carter have cheated. Well, Quinn didn't cheat on him. She just dumped him. Steffi and Carter is not spicy enough. Why Thomas' ex-girlfriend Gabby? Who's Gabby? On Bald and the Beautiful. I know who Gabby on Days of Our Lives is. Ridge will fire Carter if he and Steffi got together. Yet Ridge is vindictive like that. It was very interesting and very entertaining, said Andrea. But I don't know who Gabby is on Bald and the Beautiful. I know who Gabby is on Days of Our Lives, unfortunately. I know who she is, and I don't like her. But Gabby's Thomas's first wife. Nice. I think it was a woman, and Thomas married her in like 2005 to get her a green card. And Tamika says Ivy and Finn could be fired. Ooh. I mean, Steffi's already in Ivy's business. Is Ivy? Yep, Ivy came back last week. She came back last week. And her and Steffi had because Steffi was being all witchy to her like usual, which is a surprise to no one. Hey, Kyrese, how was your day? My day was good, Andrea. How was yours? Hope at last day. LOL. Also, hit that like button. We have good. We got 16. We got 16 likes so far. 23 people in. But so if you're enjoying, please hit that like button. That really does help keep this momentum going. Ava is so thirsty on GH. Sunny is treating her like the hired help. She sure is. She sure is treating her like the hired help. And it's insulting. It's very insulting. LOL at my door thing. Yikes. It's true though. Ava needs to move on from Sunny. I don't know why. I mean, Ava's already hit that one time. She don't need it. She don't need to go on that little short ride again. All right. She don't need to do that. She just needs to move on. That's what Ava Jerome needs to do with her life. Go take Avery while you still can before he changes his mind. And that's what she just needs to do. Go take her. Go take her daughter while she still can. Because we all know once Sonny changes his mind, how Sonny will react to that. Because Sonny Corinthos, that is one volatile man. Lily, and that's on his medication, let alone off of it. Lily needs a man more than Audra, I guess. Yeah, Lily do need something. I'm just saying. Lily definitely could use a new man, a new hobby, anything, because she's super tense right now. Lily's definitely super tense. And it's not doing her no favors. Um, it ain't doing her no favors. So, Lily, let's get you together. Why do these women like Sunny Summer? That's what I want to know. Women, what do you love about Sunny Corinthos so much? Every woman in this chat room that's attracted to Sunny Corinthos or some men, please, please explain why. Lily needs her back arched. Are y'all still mooning over that man's dimples? Billy and Lily were good together. Kyrie's, did you see Dave's preview? My girl Holly will be on, so that should be enjoyable. I think she's great. Holly Jonas sucks, in my opinion. I do not like thing. Holly Jonas. I gotta go. My mom needs me, and thank you, Kyrie's night, everyone. Yes, have a good night, Clarence. Everybody, say good night to Clarence. Women like Sonny because they think he used to be cute back in the day. Lily needs to be fired. She realizes that Jill is not her friend. When Sonny finds out Ava knows she didn't tell him Sonny would not let her see her daughter. Wow. Um, unless if Ava could think of something at the last minute that saves herself, finds a way. But I don't think he's gonna go. But Sonny could do that. But once Avery begs to see her mother, he'll eventually relent. So they would have to. So and Ava wouldn't take that lying down either, because Avery is older this time. So it would be a little different than it would have been other times. Am not attracted to Sonny. Sonny needs to relax. I love my Thomas, the best Sonny. Sonny too old to be playing games. Finn is a complete loser. LOL. If Ava can prove that Sonny's unfit to have Avery, Sonny's not going to keep Avery from her mom. Probably not. But he will be having his precious. He will definitely throw Ava out of his house as he should. But he's not going to keep her from her daughter. Not this time. But he will throw her out of his house. That for sure will happen. We'll get the old Sonny back, throwing his barware, telling Ava what a blank she is, what a bee she is, and all that other stuff, and call her the H word. We all know that. That is what Sonny will do. However, once he's done with that, he'll tell her to get out of his sight, and that will be that. And then give her attitude when he sees her, when she drops off Avery. But that's about it. That's the only difference that's going to happen. Sonny has no exactly, but he ain't about to take Avery from her mother. Cause you know why he don't want to deal with raising Avery full time on his own. He don't want to do it. I can't wait until Ava has to come running back to Nina Kyrie's. Oh no, that ship has sailed. That ship has sailed, which is good for her. Cause I'm over Nina. Okay, Nina's not interesting to me no more. Outside of the fact that her and Drew are getting it on, um, and that she's not Carly, but I don't care about Nina anymore. I don't. I see Nina for the train wreck that she is. But you know who else is a nosy train wreck? Carly Spencer. She's so nosy. Like, why did she have to do that? She had to be all up in her business like that. That was really like she's ruining the investigation. Now John Jagger knows what she did. What Nina is a what? Nina is a train wreck. Nina Reeves on General Hospital is a train wreck, y'all. She is a true train wreck. Carly's always been like this. Kyrie's Clark needs to move on from Ava. Nina is waiting. Nina is done. Carly ruins everything. Yes, she does. And then Jason has to save her sorry tale. Also, once again, hit that like button. We got 18 likes, 29 people in, so hit that like button. That really does help keep this momentum going. Um, what, Kyrie? That's what you saying about my Nina? I'm mad. LOL. Look, she turned against my Ava, to Miss Tamika. Your Nina turned against my Ava. When Nina slept with Drew, anyways, my thing is Nina finally moved on. Weird thing, I've called Nina the same thing for months, and you defended her. That was different time. Drew is playing Nina, probably, but Nina needs to learn the hard lesson sometimes. You know, but despite my issues with Nina, I do love that Willow is starting to forgive her mother because Willow should be getting a nice trust fund from Nina. Inevitably, I feel that Willow should have a trust fund coming from Nina. Jason is the reason he was gone for 2 years, so he'll never learn. I'm fine too. That's awesome. Jason won't ever learn. How did Nina turn on that backstab, Kyrie's? Cause she went to Carly gossiping about Ava, talking trash with the enemy. Carly Corinthos is the enemy. I could see if she went to somebody else to vent, but now you don't go to Carly to talk about Ava Jerome. You don't do that. You just don't do that. You don't go to Carly talking about Ava Jerome. That was the ultimate betrayal. See, before that, I was still loving Nina, but until she went to Carly. I want Ava and Brennan. Now, Carly and Brennan, Ava and Jagger, and Lois with a plane ticket back to Bensonhurst. All those things, or a bus ride. Ava wasn't her friend anymore. Well, Nina made sure of that. Nina made sure when she did that. That's when Nina lost my friendship for the time being. Because I can't trust Nina. How do I know? Nina won't try to tell Carly some of my secrets. What if she tries to tell Carly some of my secrets? I can't trust her. Mm-mm. I got secrets that, and if Nina, what if Nina tries to tell Carly everything? Nope. Access denied. Nina can't be trusted. I don't trust that girl. I'm doing okay, Andrea. I'm doing good. Nope, Lois and Jagger. Here comes Kyrese, the usual Ava excuses from Kyrese again. Look, you ain't got no damn secrets. I do. I do. Okay? We all have our secrets. I'm glad. Oh, well. It keeps the mystery alive. Your only secret was Fabulosa. I'm done. I don't even know what you're talking about with this Fabulosa. I don't remember that story. Yeah, I'm dead. However, what I do remember is that I gave Nina a chance and she blew that chance with me. So I do not trust her no more. Just like I think Jason Morgan's return for the most part has been underwhelming, to say the least, but said it. Kyrie said if loving Nina is wrong, he doesn't want to be right. You know what, Dewan? I did say that in the past. I did say that. I own that. I used to say that. It's funny how Natalia, the bigot, is against her daughter with the LGBT romance with Christina, and yet she's with Christina's father. Christina won't be happy. Exactly. Exactly. Natalia. Does anyone besides Albert like Natalia? Anybody at all? You like Natalia? Does anyone want her to stay? I'm saying goodnight to my wonderful people. Love you all. Got to go to therapy. Thanks for all the love and thanks for everyone who has me in your prayers and thoughts. Absolutely. Everybody say goodnight to Mika. And Gemini says Jason's return is trash at its best. It is. It's kind of ridiculous. Jason's return is ridiculous. But, however, do not like Natalia. Exactly. I can't stand her. I cannot stand that lady. And she's definitely better not be staying permanently. I know that for sure. I do not want her on this show permanently. Not even part time. She needs to go within the next few months. You know what she reminds me of? Do you remember? She's like the Latina version of Grace. Remember on Bold and the Beautiful, Paris's hideous mother, Grace Buckingham? You got that right. Trash and dumb. Thank you. I think you're referring to Jason Morgan's return, right? And everybody, welcome Anthony Moore to the chat. Victor had the nerve to jack bashing him when they didn't have him abducted on island and letting them think Marco was him. But absolutely, Natalia is trash. Jason's trash. And and someone else was too. I forgot the other character that I was referring to. But however, and Natalia oh yeah, and Grace. That's who I was talking about. Grace was Paris's mother. I hated that woman with every fiber of my being. The second I saw that woman, I said, "Oh no, she got to go. She got to go. She had to go. She had to go." I'm sorry. Like she had the nerve to say, "Carter is harassing my daughter." I'm like, "Ain't nobody harassing your daughter. Carter could get way better women." Well, I don't know about recently. Now he's stuck with Katie these days, but Carter could get way more women than that other one. I'm just saying. Nope, I don't like Natasha. Run me up, I don't like her either. I do not like that woman. She worked my nerves. And I don't like Grace Buckingham either. I definitely don't like her. Mm-mm. I don't like her at all. She got way too much attitude, and she thinks she's all that too. I'm like, I'm glad she never made another appearance, and I hope she never does again. But as for Holly Jonas, I don't like her either. Like, I don't like the reason I don't like Holly and Tate together as a couple is because I feel that Holly and Tate, it's bad enough that this Tate, who's really 26 years old in real life, they're still pretending to be high schoolers. I mean, they're playing characters of high schoolers, but they don't look it. At least Holly somewhat looks it, but she's a bratty, selfish, narcissistic little girl, and he's 26 years old, trying to pretend to be like he's 17. I'm like, stop it. Just stop insulting my intelligence. This is a fully grown man. Let him let them just be college students and have a young adult romance later. Holly doesn't look 17 because she's not. She's 23. But they have a forced love story for me because this is supposed to be a high school romance. Yeah, it's clearly a college one. Holly doing too much character. Absolutely, Andrea. Holly's doing way too much. Holly Holly was gonna let that boy go to jail. Natalia or Lois, if you had to choose who would stay. I don't want either one of them. But I guess Natalia, because Lois, she's just a waste of space. Sam is the mother of Jason's child, but all the decisions he makes is about Carly. And Dewan says welcome to Anthony as well. Mm-hmm. Jason only cares about Carly, all her needs, all her wants, all her fears, all her desires. It's sickening how Jason. So is Nicole. Look, I just want Nicole to get her baby back before she leaves town. Please get your baby back before you leave town. Please tell me the writers had the decency to, at the very least, let that story play out. Because I'll be so angry if we don't get that payoff with this actress playing Nicole in the role. I'll be very angry with that. You could have a temporary recast, send off the character all you want after the baby reveal. Because I've been waiting for this reveal for some months now. And I'll be really angry if we don't get that reveal while this actress is still on the role. She and Salone need to fight. It's time for them to fight. Put their fist up and start fighting. It's time. Because do not rob me of that payoff. Don't do that. That would not be right. That would not be fair to me. After I invested many times. Nicole and Thomas as a couple. There's a Thomas on. Well, I like Holly because if she doesn't look 17, at least the character is written and speaks like 17. I'm sure so many kids at 17 told her parents they hated them. Carter and blink back Katie. Nicole needs to leave town with her baby, but not with her true love, Eric. Which is funny. That's his baby, too. So I guess that bum will be waiting to get on his feet. Because they say Eric's a bum, and he proves them right by being him. That is true. He does. But concluding thoughts, Lee should lose her medical license, but she's not going to. But I'm gonna call this stream a night. This is a very fun live stream. Like always, I will have my member stream tomorrow. Also, I did put up a video. So if you didn't get a chance to see it, it's the top 10 soap characters that need new love interests. Check that video out. Hit that like button. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. Good night, Dewan. Good night, Last Day. Good night, Kevin, Andrea, Gemini, Justin, Melanie, Tamika, and everybody else. This is a lot of fun. I will see you all tomorrow. Lee shouldn't lose her license for saving her ungrateful son. She shouldn't, but she should, but she shouldn't, but she's not going to. But have a good night. See you next time. And yes, good night, Caroline. Peace.